Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. So we will continue to learn the Yajurveda Punyahavachana mantra. Is also called the Yajurveda Pavamana Suktam. We had, I think, 2 classes before this class. We have finished actually once. You could go back to the old videos and then again practice with the old videos. Today we will again start from the beginning. So the first 8, I think everybody are comfortable. So we'll all say it together. And then the rest, yeah. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Hiranyavarna Suchayah Pavakaya Sujata Kashyapoya Svindraha Agniya Garbham Dadhire Virupa Stana apashagyasyo bhavantu yasagum raja varuno yati madhye satyandrite avapashyam jananam madhushchutashuchayo yah pavakastana apashagyasyo bhavantu. Again, yasagum raja varuno yati madhye satyandrite avapashyam jananam madhushchutashuchayo yah pavakastana apashagyasyo bhavantu yasam deva divi kranvanti that's it. Bhaksham krinvanti, it's not long. Krinvanti bhaksham, so no gap there. Yasam deva divi krinvanti bhaksham ya antarikshe. Again. Yasam deva divi krinvanti bhaksham ya antarikshe bhavuta bhavanti ya prithivim payasontanti shukrastana pashagyasyo bhavantu Shivena chakshusha pashyata Shivaya tanuvopasprisha tattvacham me. Again. Ya Shivena chakshusha pashyata Shivaya. Again, just the half. Nama chakshusha pashyata Shivaya. Just this one. Just say the half like 3 times. Chakshusha pashyata Shivaya. Shivena chakshusha pashyata Shivaya. Shivena chakshusha pashyata Shivaya. Shivena chakshusha pashyata Shivaya. Tanavopasprisha tattvacham me. Tanavopasprisha tattvacham me. Tanavopasprisha only ta should come down. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Tanuvopasprisha. Puri should not come down. Tanuvopasprisha. Until that, you should not change your. Like it has to be flat. Tanuvopasprisha. Only ta should come down. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Shive nama chakshusha pashyata pasyivaya. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Shive nama chakshusha pashyata pasyivaya. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Shive nama chakshusha pasyata pasyivaya. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Shive nama chakshusha pasyata pasyivaya. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Prisha tatvacham me. Nama chakshusha pasyata pasyivaya. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Shive nama chakshusha pasyata pasyivaya. Tanuvopasprisha tatvacham me. Sarvagum agnegum. Sarvagum agnegum. Sarvagum agnigum. Rapsushado huvevo. Rapsushado huvevo. Rapsushado huvevo. Majivarcho. 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 Balamojo nidatta. Balamojo nidatta. Balamojo nidatta. Balamojo nidatta. Sarvagum agnegum rapsushado huvevo. Sarvagum agnegum rapsushado. Agnegum. Sarvagum agni. Sarvagum agnegum. Sarvagum agnegum rapsushado huvevo. Majivarcho balamojo nidatta. Sarvagum agnegum rapsushado huvevo. Again, no. Sarvagum agnegum rapsushado huvevo. Majivarcho balamojo nidatta. Just look at me. Sarvagum agnegum rapsushado huvevo. Majivarcho balamojo nidatta. 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 Pavamanasu varjanaha. 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 Pavitrena vicharshanihi. Pavitrena vicharshanihi. Pavitrena vicharshanihi.
Pavitrena Vicharshanihi.
Pavitrena Vicharshanihi. Pavitrena Vicharshanihi.
Pavitrena
Vicharshanihi. Yaf pota.
Yapota. Yapota.
Sapunatuma.
Sapunatuma. Sapunatuma.
Yapota Sapunatuma.
Yapota. Sapunatuma.
Yapota Sapunatuma.
Yapota. Sapunatuma.
Yapota Sapunatuma. Yapota Sapunatuma. Yapota Sapunatuma.
Yapota. Sapunatuma. Yapota. Sapunatuma.
Yapota Sapunatuma. 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 Punantuma deva. Punantuma deva. Punantuma deva. Punantuma deva. Janaha.
Janaha. Janaha.
Punantuma deva. Janaha.
Punantuma deva. Janaha. Punantuma deva. Janaha. Punantuma
deva Janaha.
Punantuma deva. Janaha. Punantuma deva. Janaha.
Punanto manavothiya.
Punantu manavothiya.
See, the words I explained last class. Because it is for purification, the punatu, punantu, pavitra, they will be used like multiple times, different times, but all the time, many times the surdi, the swara will be different. Sometimes punatu, here it is punantuma, then here it is punanto. So we have to be very careful. So where the sound changes, punanto, manavodhiya, punanto, punanto, manavodhiya, punanto, manavodhiya,
Punantu manavothiya.
punanto, manavodhiya,
Punantu manavothiya.
punanto, vishva ayavaha, punanto, vishva ayavaha,
Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha. Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha.
punanto, punanto. Two should be down. Punanto, punanto, vishva ayavaha.
Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha. Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha. Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha. Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha.
So you should not give that gap after punantu. Punantu, there is no gap. Punanto vishva, like that you have to say.
Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha. Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha. Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha. Punantu Vishwa Ayavaha.
Jata Veda Pavitravat.
Jata Veda Pavitravat.
Voice down. Jata Veda Pavitravat.
Jata Veda
Pavitravat.
Jata Veda Pavitravat. Jata Veda Pavitravat. Jata Veda Pavitravat. Jata Veda Pavitravat. Jata Veda Pavitravat.
Pavitra Pavitravat. Jata Veda Pavitravat.
Jata Veda Pavitravat.
Jata Veda
Pavitravat.
Pavitrena Punahima.
Pavitrena Punahima. Pavitrena punahi mam. Pavitrena punahi mam.
Pavitrena punahi mam.
Pavitrena punahi mam. Pavitrena punahi mam. Pavitrena punahi mam.
So Jata Veda, here is the Agni, right? So Jata Veda, he says Jata Vedaha, like Agni or fire is always pure. Because when you burn anything, it will burn everything, like bacteria, whatever is there, it's completely, any negative thing, everything, it's all burnt. So that is the property of fire. It will burn everything. And only what will remain is ashes. That is, right? So Jata Vedaha, here is Agni, is Pavitravati. It's actually, it is the embodiment of purity. Jata Vedaha Pavitravate. Pavitrena, that with that fire, Pavitrena here is with the Jata Vedas Pavitra, or Jata, the purity of the fire, with that Pavitrena means Punatuma, purify me. With that fire which purifies everything, purify me. Ma means purify. So Jata. So that's why it's all linked. Jata Vedaha Pavitravate. Pavitrena Puna. Yeah. Pavitrena Punahima. Pavitrena Punahima. Pavitrena Punahima.
Pavitrena punahima.
Pavitrena Punahima. Shukrena.
Shukrena. Shukrena.
Devadidyat.
Devadidyat. Devadidyat.
So when I'm spitting and staying small, right? So you can actually just focus on, like, just see how I am saying, so that you get that. So when I combine, it will be easier. So then you don't have to look at the book when I combine, because when I split, you already know, right? Shukrena.
Shukrena. Shukrena.
Devadidyat.
Devadidyat. Devadidyat. Devadidyat.
Shukrena Devadidyat.
Shukrena Devadidyat.
Shukrena Deva. Shukrena Devadidyat. Shukrena Deva.
Shukrena Devadidyat.
Shukrena Deva. That's it. Deva. Shukrena Deva. Shukrena Deva Didyat. You have to see how much I give the stress, how much I elongate. Everything is very important. So in places where there is no stress, right? Particularly the challenges, when particularly the first letter in a word may not have a stress, it will be at the middle. But when we have to give that effort to tell that, automatically we give more effort than required. That makes a new swara which is not there. Understand what I'm saying? Because you are trying to take that breath and so sarvagum agnegum rab, right? Sarvagum swaram becomes, because you are giving that stress. When you give that sa, you shouldn't be, that's why very careful. The first, particularly the first line, because we have to take our breath and give that energy. When you give that energy, you have to be really careful not to give a additional swara. So same thing, avapashyam, ava. That is the amount of swaritam you have to give. But when you learn, for you to know, I say right, but the exact swaratam is avapashyam. So ava, that is wrong. You may say, oh, the book is anyway, is up. I am also saying up. So what is wrong? Avapashyam, ava. So do you see anything? Because it unwanted stress is also wrong in Veda. Like you give the So that is why I always, you have to go back to some of the videos, like learn the Taittiriya Upanishad. When I started the Taittiriya Upanishad, even I think they learned Rudram also. I think I have actually rules, the 6 things which the Taittiriya Upanishad starts, right? Siksham Vyakhya Syama. The Veda Siksha are the class, right? When you are learning, 6 things are prescribed there. Siksham Vyakhya Syamaha, Varnaha, Swaraha, Matra, Balam, Sama, Santanaha. All the 6 ingredients should be there. So Varna is the clarity of the pronunciation, the letters, how you Varna, letter. If it is Ka, you have to only say Ka. You cannot say Ga. So you cannot say that in my language there is no Ka, it is only Ga. That's whatever. So no, there is no language here. You have to get it's more like the best learning, I always tell, of learning Vedas is like learning a nursery, right? You just hear that and then repeat exactly. Like just how children learn very fast is, they just take that sound and then they just give it back. But as we go older, we lose that habit of taking, right? Because we are taken the habit of rejecting everything. Instead of taking everything, we start rejecting everything. So that's why when we have to learn, it becomes more difficult. That's why kids are able to learn faster, only because they just take it, right? So Varnaha, Swaraha is the Swaram, up, down, middle. Varna, Swaraha, Matra, how much you have to elongate. If it is short, how short should be, how many matras. If it is long, how many matras. Matra here means the time you give for saying that particular letter is called matra. If you take like 1 matra means ah, 3 matras is ah. So like it's a time taken, matra. The balam is the stress you give, where you give, where you should not give. So you should not say, oh, Vedas want us me to give stress. I will give stress everywhere. No, you have to give stress the position where the mantras require that stress, not in other places. Then the speed, sama, like you cannot speed up and then you can slow, or the spacing between everything should be correct, and it should be, you have to when somebody is hearing it, it has to be like music, very very good. It has to be pleasing. So that's why when you do the once you learn correctly, you have to give that right amount of Hiranyavarna Suchaya. So that is exactly, that's how you have to give. So that's a Hiranyavarna Suchaya. I see some teaching like that, and also I'm many learning like that. You have to be really careful. Like that, those are, because the rules are not like, you cannot learn by that. But when I give that, that's why because for you to discriminate or understand the exactly, that's sometimes I give more when I teach, only for you to know that the difference. Otherwise you will not know the difference. But when you chant, you have to get back to, that's why then you have to start listening how the Vedic Pandits, the Ganapaticals, they are able to chant, and then you get it, right? Shukrena deva didyat.
Shukrena deva didyat. Shukrena deva didyat. Shukrena deva didyat.
Agne kratva.
Agne kratva. Agne kratva.
So here, Agne is down, right? So automatically, we have to slightly show it up. But if you give more stress, Agne is wrong. It is not it is middle. Agne. So that is a complexity here. Because there is and Gne, there should be a line. Like, so assume one is middle, up and down, right? So here is middle and Gne is down. So make sure that you don't take the art to the next higher level by giving unnecessary stress. So you are taking a breath. Without your knowledge, you will give that Agni. You understand? Many places you will next time when you are learning, like when you are chanting any other mantra, also have this in mind. Am I giving extra stress where it is not required? Agni, it's not a, it's Agni. You have to be careful. That's what, because automatically, even I will get, everybody will get. I'm not saying it is, because you are giving that breath, right? So you want to give that energy, so it comes, but you have to be careful. You have to be mindful of that. You understand? Do you get the nuance or this what I'm saying now? Because particularly the starting letter, that is where we have to give that energy. Then only sound will come. If you don't give the energy, no sound will come. So you have to balance that. It's like a balancing act. It's like somebody in the circus walking on a rope. Either they fall this side or that side. They have to be very careful, right? I think you have seen, right? They just have one stick for balancing. So here the stick for balancing is our own awareness of like what we are doing. That's the only balancing thing. Agni. So here is Agni. Where were we? Agni Kratva. Agni Kratva. Agni Kratva. Agni Kratva. Kratugum Ranu. Kratugum Ranu. Kratugum. Kratugum Ranu. Kratugum Ranu. Kratugum Ranu. Agni Kratva. 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 Kratugum. Kratugum Ranu. Agni Kratva. 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 Kratugum Ranu. Yatte Pavitra. Yatte Pavitra. Yatte Pavitra. Yatte Pavitra. Marchishi. 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 Yatte Pavitra 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 Marchishi. Agni Vitatamantara. Agni Vitatamantara. Agni Vitatamantara. Agni Vitatamantara. Agni Vitatamantara. Agni Vitatamantara. Brahmatena Punimahe. 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 Ubabhyam Deva Savitah. Ubabhyam Deva Savitah. Ubabhyam Deva Savitah. Ubhabhyam Deva Savitah. Ubhabhyam Deva
Savitah,
Ubhabhyam
Deva Savitah,
Savitah Deva Savitah
Deva Savitah,
Pavitrena Savena Cha Pavitrena Savena Cha Pavitrena Savena Cha Pavitrena Savena Cha Savena Cha Savena Cha Savena Cha Pavitrena Savena Cha Pavitrena Savena Cha Pavitrena Savena Cha
Pavitrena
Savena Cha
Pavitrena Savena Cha,
Idam Brahma Punimahe
Idam Brahma Punimahe, Idam Brahma Punimahe, Idam Brahma Punimahe, Idam Brahma Punimahe, Idam Brahma Punimahe,
Idam Brahma Punimahe Idam Brahma Punimahe
Idam
Brahma Punimahe. So here Brahma, what is meaning of Brahma here? Brahma means Vedas. So the knowledge is called Brahma. So Brahma means Veda. So yes, we are saying let the Vedas be purified, and then that purified Veda, let it purify me. You understand? So they say this is the Veda book. So I have the Veda book. So I cannot put it in water and clean my book. So what are you doing? I'm purifying my Brahma or Veda, right? So what is the Veda? So how you purify the Veda? So it means you get the right meaning from the Guru. Because same thing, one sentence can be interpreted like 100 ways, right? So you can get so many different meanings. So they say purified Veda you are getting means you get the right, the correct, somebody filters it properly and then give you the essence. Them Brahma Punya. And only if you have that purified knowledge, because all knowledge is not pure, right? And all knowledge is also not good. So if say somebody is now job or profession is hacking, right? His job is to steal like passwords from different computers. That is also knowledge, right? So it is not that every knowledge is good. Yeah, but same that hacker, when they are employed by a company, then it is good. You know how many companies they employ the hackers. Why? Because they want to seal it, to prevent further hacking. Because only they can know, like, because they themselves know how to break something. At least give some fixes for that, right? So here, like, you get the right knowledge, and that right knowledge. Idam Brahma Punimahe.
Idam Brahma Punimahe. Idam Brahma Punimahe.
Vaishvadevi.
Vaishvadevi. Vaishvadevi.
Punati.
Punati. Punati.
Devyagat.
Devyagat. Devyagat.
Vaishvadevi Punati Devyagat.
Vaishvadevi Punati Devyagat.
So here play down. Vaishvadevi. Vaishvadevi. So Vai is down, Shva is down, De is down. So cascading, like you have to go other second, first, the second letter should be more down than the first, and then third more down than the second. Vaishvadhe. So the starting itself is down. Vaishvadhevi punati devyagat. Vaishvadhevi punati devyagat.
Vaishvadevi punati
Devyagat. No. The first Y is still down. Vaishvadhevi punati devyagat. Devi punati devyagat.
Devi punati devyagat.
Vaishvadhevi punati
devyagat. Vaishvadhevi punati devyagat.
Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo.
Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo.
Vita prishtaha.
Vita prishtaha. Vita prishtaha. Vita prishtaha.
Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo.
Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Bhakvis tanuvo. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo.
Vita prishtaha.
Vita prishtaha. Vita prishtaha. Vita prishtaha.
Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Vita prishtaha.
Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Vita prishtaha.
Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Vita prishtaha. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Vita prishtaha. Yasyai bhakvis tanuvo. Vita
prishtaha.
Yasyai
bhakvis tanuvo. Vita prishtaha.
taya madantas sadha.
Taya madantas
Sadha. Taya madantas sadha. Taya madantas sadha. Taya
madantas sadha.
madhyeshu.
Madhyeshu.
Madhyeshu. Madhyeshu. Taya madantas sadha. Madhyeshu.
Taya madantas sadha.
Madhyeshu.
Taya
Madantas sadha. Madhyeshu.
Taya
Madantas sadha. Madhyeshu. Madantas sadha.
Madhyeshu.
Madhyeshu. Madhyeshu. Ya madantas sadha. Madhyeshu. Taya madantas sadha. Madhyeshu.
Taya madantas sadha. Madhyeshu.
Sadha. Sadha. Madhyeshu. Madantas sadha. Madhyeshu.
Taya
Madantas sadha. Madhyeshu. Taya madantas sadha. Madhyeshu.
Taya madantas
Sadha.
Madhyeshu.
Vayagasyama. Vayagasyama.
Vayagasyama.
Patayorahinam.
Patayorahinam. Patayorahinam. Patayorahinam. Patayorahinam. Patayorahinam. Patayorahinam.
So when you learn, right, that is why when you learn few of the like when you start learning Vedas, when you learn more and more, some of the lines will be repeated so many places. Vayagasyam apatayorayinam. Yeah, it is when we do the even when you do the Agna Vishnu, the Kataka mantra, that also will have many places. This will say, but it will be the same swaram if it is Yajurveda. Most places. Vayagasyam apatayorayinam. Vayagasyam apatayorayinam.
Vayagasyam apatayorayinam. Vayagasyam apatayorayinam.
Vaishvanaro.
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 Rashmibhirma punatu.
Rashmibhirma punatu. Rashmibhirma punatu. Rashmibhirma punatu. Rashmibhirma punatu. Rashmibhirma punatu. Rashmibhirma punatu. Rashmibhirma punatu. Rashmibhirma punatu.
The Rashmi, the rays of the Vaishvana, the sun. So sometimes they for the child, they only what they do is the sunlight or something, the light. When the light comes, the child gets cured. Even like for the sunlight has the power to cure many things. So that purification. So same thing here, Vaishvana Rashmi Bhigi, that light, that light purify me. So that is the meaning at the one level, right? Here the light, let the light of knowledge enlighten me. So that is another meaning. So this is why so the same sentence, you get the meaning differently. The same thing, but so you have to see what is it just that let the light purify me? Yeah, the light of knowledge. So now, because even the Kola Upanishad, there are many Upanishads, right? So there's only one to get the moksha, or the only way is Atma Jnana and Moksha. So only the knowledge alone can give enlightenment. So without the knowledge, that is why even the Ved, the Vid in Sanskrit, the word Vid, Vidya or education, in education, the word for education is Vidya in Sanskrit. The Vidya comes from the root Vid, to know. Veda means also to know. So that innate urge in every human being to continuously know new things continuously. Why are people discovering, inventing new things again and again? Why they are all doing? It's nothing. It is because that is an innate urge in every human being to do that. It is you can say it is, when I say innate, the niyati comes, maybe you can say it comes from God, or like how it comes, it is innate in every human being. And that urge, right, to urge to learn, you gets the happiness. So that's why when you learn new things, you get happiness. So when you watch something like where you are learning, does everybody agree? Or when you learn something, you get happiness, right? You get some happiness. So that's why Atma Jnana Moksha, that Ananda you will have to get only from your own self knowledge. So that's why it's all the Vedas again and again it will talk about why do we need all this knowledge? Let us bundle all the knowledge and put it in, say, Pacific Ocean or Atlantic Ocean somewhere, or in Ontario Lake somewhere, right? Put together. Or in India, Madras, we used to say, put it in Bay of Bengal. Somewhere, right? Put everything, just put it. So then we will be free totally. But the Vedas are exactly telling the opposite. says you get that knowledge, then you will be free. It's not like maybe you put all the garbage there, then you will be free, but then only you have space for getting the good knowledge.
Even to understand that you're happy, you should know something.
Yes. Vaishvanaro rashmebhirma punatu. Vaishvanaro rashmebhirma punatu. Vaishvanaro
Rashmibhirma punatu. Vaishvanaro Rashmibhirma punatu.
The row should not go up. It's only middle. We have to be no stress on that. Vaishvanaro. Vaishvanaro Rashmibhirma. So when you say row, sometimes that extra stress there could be like, yeah. Vaishvanaro Rashmibhirma punatu.
Vaishvanaro Rashmibhirma punatu. Vaishvanaro Rashmibhirma punatu.
So when the Vedic our sages, Vedic scholars, every day when they will do, there is a different type, one Agni called the Vaishvanara Agni. Different types of Agni are there. So they will do a Havan in their house, Vaishvanara Agni. So he says that the light from that Agni, Vaishvanara Agni, purify me, Vaishvanara. Vaishvanaro Rashmibhirma punatu.
Vaishvanaro Rashmibhirma punatu.
Vatah praneneshi. Vatah praneneshi.
Vatah praneneshi. Vatah praneneshi. Vatah praneneshi.
Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu. Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu. Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu.
Vatah praneneshi.
Neshiro mayo. Vatah praneneshiro mayo. Ne Vatah praneneshiro mayo. Neshi mayo. Both the same. Neshi, right? Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu.
Vatah
Praneneshiro mayo bhuhu. Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu. Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu.
Vatah praneneshiro
Mayo bhuhu.
Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu.
Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu.
Vatah praneneshiro mayo bhuhu.
Dyava prithvi.
Dyava prithvi. Dyava prithvi. Dyava prithvi.
Dyava.
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 Dyava prithvi. Dyava prithvi. Dyava prithvi. Dyava prithvi. Dyava prithvi.
Payasa payobhi.
Payasa payobhi. Payasa payobhi. Payasa payobhi. Payasa payobhi.
Dyava prithvi is many times will be used again. The Vedas says it's the heaven and the earth. Dyava, divi, from divi you get dyava. Dyava prithvi. So the heaven and the earth are purified by the payas or the milk. Payasa payobhi. So that's why when you do the abhishekam, they use milk only. Milk is supposed to be it is symbolism for purity also. Yeah. Yeah, but it is it is symbol. because once, so I learned one thing, like when I was in Kenya, when the so we used to, so when I joined, I was looking at what are the things the company is buying, right? So that's, so you'll see. Wow. So so say I was purchasing, like I have to approve the order, right? So they'll say we have to buy 200 liters of milk. So I was thinking, so okay, everybody gets coffee, but you don't need that much of milk, right? Why you are buying like so much of milk? Then I heard those sprayers you use pesticide because they inhale a lot of all the pesticide. Once they drink milk, everything the poisonous effects which is in the stomach, the milk will erase all those. The milk has that property to cleanse the, even somebody takes poison, they drink milk, the milk will immediately nullify that poison. So yeah, that's why Dyava pious, the pious is the one which is milk. So payasam means anything cooked in milk is called. So you know the dish, right? We all make the sweet dish called payasam. Yeah, we did today. So the payasam means the one which is milk, made of milk. Dyava prithvi payasa payobhihi. 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 Ritavari. 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 Yajñiye ma punitam. 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 So when I see this, right, again ma means me, ma means me, purify me. So if it says so many times, then we say, I'll think about, like I get a question, then are we so much impure that again and again we ask for purity, right? Do we care so much baggage? We carry so much of a negative baggage that again and again you are probably, yes, that is the amount of unknowingly you carry like a lot of karma, bad things you are getting, right? So you're not able to get rid of all those bad karmas. It sticks to you, all those bad things. So you are again and again praying, remove that. Because this Upanishad, the Vedas, because our rishis knows everything, right? So when they could have said all this, and once finally they said Puna Tumam just one time, right? All the negative thing said. Then one by one you are saying, let the wind purify me, this, the fire purify me, let sunlight purify me, this, let the knowledge purify me. Everything is purified, right? Only one time is enough. But this there is a reason for the stress, is that the stress or the repetition. Normally, when somebody is repeating, they will say that I'm like, it's not that I have made a mistake in by repeating, but I'm repeating it for stress, right? They wanted to repeat. Here, the rishis, they want this to be repeated. Ritavari yajñiye ma punitam. Ritavari yajñiye ma punitam. Ritavari yajñiye ma punitam. Ritavari yajñiye ma punitam. Brigadhis savitastribhihi. Brigadhis savitastribhihi. Brigadhis. 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 Brigadhis savitastribhihi. 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 Savitastribhihi.
Savitastribihi.
So Savita, Tribihi, three, right?
3 times.
No, it's not 3 times. No, it's 3 of that. Gayatri, Savitri, and Saraswati. So they will just say Savitaha Tribihi. Then you should know it is the Gayatri, Savitri, and the. So when you do this, Sandhya Savitri, Mavagami, Gayatri, Mavagami, Saraswati, right? Savitri, Gayatri, Saraswati, Savitastribihi. So that is how it is. So you should know what are those 3. Good thing is English also, the 3 is also from Sanskrit. They don't have another, right? English also uses 3, Sanskrit also uses 3. That's a good thing. Brigadhis Savitastribihi. Brigadhis Savitastribihi.
Brigadhis Savitastribihi.
Varishishtair.
Varishishtair.
Varishishtair. Deva Manmabhihi.
Devamanmabihi. Devamanmabihi.
Varishishtair. Varishishtair.
Varishishtair. Varishishtair.
So you say var, not var. Varishishtair.
Varishishtair. Varishishtair.
Deva Manmabhihi.
Devamanmabihi. Devamanmabihi. Devamanmabihi.
Agne Dakshayif Punahima. Agne Dakshayif Punahima. Agne Dakshayif Punahima. Punahima.
Agne Dakshayif
Punahima.
Agne Dakshayif Punahima. Agne Dakshayif Punahima. Agne Dakshayif Punahima.
So in the Sanskrit also, for every noun there's what we call Shabda. There are 7 cases in Sanskrit. So the ma, avam now. So me is both ma and also mom. So some places it will be mom. Some places it is ma. But both mean the same. But generally the word ma has 2 meanings. Yeah, don't also it means ma. Ma means don't as well as me. But mom is only me only. So there's no confusion. Yeah. But you have to see the context here. So Puna, so Agne Dakshayif Punahi Mam. Ma means here me. So in the contextually, it means protect me. But you can say Punahi. Just I said the 2 letter words like Punahi and Ma, right? It could mean don't protect. Because Ma also means don't, right? So in the context, you have to see the context to get the meaning. That's why I say this is where they say Brahma Punatu. Like you have to get the meaning correctly to see, because in same word could have multiple meanings. You have to say which meaning you have to do. You have to say Punagi. Yeah, I know it's a no-brainer, right? Protect me only. Nobody is going to say don't protect, right? Yeah, nobody is going to say that. It is all. But still, you have to understand. Agne Dakshayif Punahima.
Agne
Dakshayif Punahima. Agne Dakshayif Punahima.
Agne Dakshayif
Punahima.
Agne Dakshayif
Punahima. Yena Deva Apunata.
Yena Deva Apunata.
Yena Deva Apunata. Yena Deva Apunata. Yena Deva
Apunata.
I'm not giving that stress, right? Because Yena Deva Apunata.
Yena
Deva Apunata.
Yena Deva
Apunata. Make that soft. Yena Deva Apunata. Yena Deva Apunata.
Yena Deva Apunata. Yena Deva Apunata. Yena deva apunata.
Yena deva apunata. Apunata. Yena deva apunata.
Yena deva apunata. Yena deva apunata.
Yena po divyam kashaha.
Yena po divyam kashaha. Yena po
Divyam kashaha. Yena po divyam kashaha. Yena po divyam kashaha.
Yena po divyam kashaha. Yena po divyam kashaha.
Yena po
divyam kashaha.
Yena po divyam kashaha.
Yena po
Divyam kashaha.
Yena po divyam kashaha.
Tena divyena brahmana.
Tena divyena brahmana. Tena divyena brahmana. Tena divyena brahmana. Tena divyena brahmana.
Idam brahma punimahe.
Idam brahma punimahe. Idam brahma punimahe. Idam brahma punimahe. Idam brahma punimahe.
So again, it is repeated. So that is why you have to count here. You have to remember which Idam Brahma Punimahe you are saying, because the next line is going to be different. This is 3 or 4 times this Idam Brahma Punimahe is going to come. When you have to remember which one you are saying. Yapavamani. Yapavamani.
Yapavamani.
Radhyeti.
Radhyeti. Radhyeti. Radhyeti.
Yapavamani radhyeti. Yapavamani radhyeti. Yapavamani radhyeti. Yapavamani radhyeti.
Yapavamani radhyeti.
Rishabhya sambhritagum.
Rishabhya
Sambhritagum.
Rishabhya samrutagum.
Rasam.
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 Rishabhya sambhritagum rasam.
Rishabhya samrutagum rasam. Rishabhya samrutagum rasam. Rishabhya samrutagum rasam. Rishabhya samrutagum rasam. Rishabhya samrutagum rasam.
So it says, Yaf Pavamanihi, the one who learns this, the mantra, the Pavamana, that person, because he gets that, he gets the Rishibhihi. So all that, the essence of all the teachings which our rishis are given, he gets that essence. As Srigar was saying, you have to get that, have that knowledge even to get that rasam. Otherwise, you will think this. You will think that the rasam we eat. Yeah, you will get. But this is the essence of all the Vedas which our rishis have given. Let that, once you get that essence, then you say that essence, sarvagum saputamashnati. So everywhere, that essence, now it is not, because that your impurity can be easily purified, but you don't have to get the essence of all the Vedas to purify yourself. So here you go to the next level. You say that it purify everywhere. Now you are going one more step higher. Instead of saying purify me, now you say sarvagam pula. That is pure, because you know that you just need one drop of that rasa, right? So all the other rasa, the rasa or the essence, you don't need all that. The whole world needs it. So you don't keep all that, but you share, right? Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum 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 saputa Saputamashnati. Mashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Who is down? Sarvagum saputamashnati.
Sarvagum saputamashnati.
Saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Push till it's not going down. Sarvagum saputamashnati.
The hand goes down.
Yeah, what sound? Sound does it. Your head goes down, your hand, everything goes, but not the sound. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati.
Sarvagum saputamashnati.
Put down. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum
saputamashnati.
Mashnati. 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 Sarvagum saputamashnati. The poo, if everybody, if one person is making not bringing it down, also I am able to hear. Sarvagum, Sarvagum. Again, Sarvagum saputamashnati. Mashnati. 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 Sarvagum saputamashnati. Sarvagum saputamashnati.
Sarvagum saputamashnati.
Svaditam matarishvana.
Svaditam
Tarishvana.
Svaditam
Tarishvana.
Svaditam matarishvana. Svaditam matarishvana.
Svaditam. Svaditam. Matarishvana. Svaditam matarishvana. Rishvana.
Oh, just
Yeah. Svaditam matarishvana.
Svaditam
Matarishvana.
Svaditam matarishvana. Svaditam matarishvana.
Pavamaniryo adhyeti. Pavamaniryo adhyeti.
Pavamaniryo adhyeti.
Rishabhya sambrtagum rasam.
Rishabhya sambrtagum rasam. Rishabhya sambrtagum rasam. Rishabhya sambrtagum rasam.
So the first time you have to see the combination. Pavamani ryo adhyeti Rishabhya sambrtagum rasam came before also. So when it comes first time, you have to immediately know Sarvagum saputamashnati. Again, the same two are repeated. Pavamaniryo adhyeti Rishabhya sambrtagum rasam tasmai Saraswati. So that is second time. Tasmai Saraswati duhe. Tasmai Saraswati duhe.
Tasmai Saraswati duhe.
Tasmai
Saraswati duhe.
Kshera duhe. Duhe.
Tasmai
Saraswati duhe.
Tasmai Saraswati duhe.
Tasmai
Saraswati duhe.
Ksheragum sarper madhudakam.
Ksheragum
Sarper madhudakam. Ksheragum sarper madhudakam.
Ksheragum sarper
Sarpir. Yeah. Sarpir. Ksheragum sarper madhudakam.
Ksheragum sarper madhudakam.
Ksheragum sarper. Sarpir. Sarpi. Sarpir. Ksheragum sarper madhudakam.
Kshiragum Sarpirmadhudakam.
Kshiragum Sarpirmadhudakam.
Kshiragum
Madhudakam. Kshiragum
Sarpirmadhudakam.
Kshiragum
Sarpirmadhudakam.
Pavamani Svastyayanihi.
Pavamani Svastyayanihi. Pavamani Svastyayanihi. Pavamani Svastyayanihi.
Sudughahi Payasvatihi.
Sudughahi
Payasvatihi. Sudughahi
Payasvatihi.
Sudughahi Sudughahi
Payasvatihi.
Sudughahi Payasvatihi. Sudughahi Sudughahi Payasvatihi. Sudughahi Payasvatihi. Sudughahi Payasvatihi. Sudughahi
Payasvatihi.
Rishabhya Sambhrito Rasaha.
Rishibhir Sambrito Rasaha. Rishibhir Sambrito Rasaha. Rishibhir Sambrito Rasaha.
Brahmaneshvamrtagum hitam.
Brahmaneshvamrtagum
hitam.
Brahmaneshvamrta.
Brahmaneshvamrita. Brahmaneshva amrita. Brahmaneshvamrita. Brahmaneshvamrita. Brahmaneshu are that shu will become ishva. Ishva will new letter va is added in the sandhi. Yeah, shva. Brahmane, there is no va in the original, but when you combine two words, the va is being added. Brahmaneshvamrtagum hitam. Brahmaneshvamrtagum
hitam.
Brahmaneshvamrtagum
hitam.
Brahmaneshvamrtagum hitam.
Brahmaneshvamrtagum hitam.
Pavamanirdisantunaha.
Pavamanirdisantunaha. Pavamanirdisantunaha. Pavamanirdisantunaha.
Iman lokamatho abum. Iman lokamatho abum. Iman lokamatho. Iman lokamatho. Lokamatho amum. Imam lokamatho amum.
Imam lokamatho amum. Imam lokamatho amum.
Kaman samardhayantunaha.
Kaman
Samardhayantunaha. Kaman samardhayantunaha.
Kaman samardhayantunaha.
Kaman samardhayantunaha. Devir devai samabhritaha.
Devir devai samabhritaha.
Devir devai
Devir devai
Devir devai samabhritaha. Devir devai samabhritaha. Devir devai samabhritaha. Devir devai samabhritaha.
Devir devai samabhritaha. Devir devai samabhritaha.
Pavamani svastyayanihi. Pavamani svastyayanihi. Pavamani svastyayanihi.
Pavamani svastyayanihi.
Sudughage ghritaschutaha. Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha.
Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha.
So before the same thing we had Sudugagi Payasvatihi. Now Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha.
Sudugagi
Ghritaschutaha. Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha. Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha. Ghritaschutaha. Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha. Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha.
Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha.
Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha.
Sudugagi Ghritaschutaha.
Rishabhya Sambhrito Rasaha.
Rishabhya Sambhrito Rasaha. Rishabhya Sambhrito Rasaha.
Brahmaneshvamritagum hitam.
Brahmaneshvamritagum
Hitam.
Brahmaneshvamritam hitam.
Mritagum.
Brahmaneshvamritagum
Hitam. Brahmaneshvamritagum. Mritagum. Brahmaneshvamritagum utam. Brahmaneshvamritagum hitam. Brahmaneshvamritagum hitam. Brahmaneshvamritagum hitam. Brahmaneshvamritagum Yena deva pavitrena.
Yena deva pavitrena. Yena deva pavitrena. Yena deva pavitrena.
Atmanam punate sada.
Atmanam punate sada. Atmanam punate sada. Atmanam punate sada. Atmanam punate sada.
So today's class we will end here with the note that Atmanam punate sada. That all the gods let us that they are purify our souls always, not one today, tomorrow, every time. Then we will continue. So we will so again the 3 classes I think we have done, right?
Actually,
So unless you go and practice every day, it's going to be tough, because these classes are in the Padashala. They have Prathama Tithi after the Amavasa, right? So only that Prathama will be like holiday.
Yeah.
during the Veda class.
Yeah. So it's no Saturday, Sunday or anything. So every day from morning 6 to evening 5 o'clock, they will be. They will just go. So our ashramas, the main adhishtanam, right, in Suddhamalli. So there is a Padashala. So in that Padashala, like there are 7 young boys. They are all like 7 years old to 10 years, like 11 years. They are all very young boys who are learning. If you see the routine, they say that out of like every 20, maybe 20 students, at least 50% will drop out. Even in everywhere. It's not now, even before. Because many, why they drop out? Because every day they have to get up at 4. So at 4 quickly they take bath and all that. Then they start the class around maybe 5 or so, right? And then they do until 8. So 8 they will have to take breakfast. So they do the breakfast, and then it's only half an hour after the breakfast. So they come back again class until 12. Then again lunch, half an hour or 45 minutes. Then no sleep after lunch. No sleeping like today. Today everybody all wanted to sleep. No, I didn't allow you to sleep. So no sleep after lunch. So they go until 5. And all the part of these students. So after between 5 and I think 6:30, 4:30, or 5 to 6:30 or 2 hours, they are allowed to go out and play like football or anything like outdoor. They have to play. They cannot play video games. They have to physically go and play. They have to play like they all go and they have to go. So the teacher will make sure he will also the Padasala Adhyapak will also go and play with them, because otherwise he will make sure they all play. And 7 they again come back again. They will do like Sahasranamam, Vishnu Sahasranamam, all the other slokas, Sanskrit they learn until 9. Then 9 to 9:30 they have, and 9:30 they have to sleep.
So Veda Mantra is only till 8 o'clock in the morning.
No. 5 o'clock in the evening.
No, but do they study regular other subjects during the
No, it's only Veda. This is a Veda Parasala only. They only do Sanskrit in the evening. That's it. So yeah, it's only Veda. They don't do any other thing.
How many years they do this?
They will do for like maybe it depends. Between 8 and 10 years they can finish. Yeah.
The whole
Yeah. But the thing is, what happens is many previously, like now anyway, nobody's even going to Veda Pathshalas. So that, but when people were going to Veda Pathshalas, in fact, our Suddhamali Pathshala, when it like they have 7 or 8 students, that is the greatest thing. Many Pathshalas don't even have 1 student.
Can you sign up as an adult?
Huh?
Can you sign up?
Huh?
Can you sign up as an adult? Adult can't go.
If adults join, then it's okay.
No, they won't.
No. Like I don't know. They were actually like they admit when they are 7 years old. Maybe some join when some join when they are 9 or 10 years also. That is also there. They join late, 11 years old. They still join. But what happens is this 1 or 2, so they are not allowed to meet their parents. Nor the parents, so before there was very less dropouts. So they were all learning. When like my Guru grandfather, he was in the Padashalas in, I'm talking about 1910 or so. At that time, there'll be like hundreds of students learning at the same time. And it will be because the food is given at the Padashala, there's no outside food or anything. Like the dress, food, boarding, lodging, everything is done by the Guru. So the Guru's responsibility is not only to teach the students, but also give food, free boarding, free lodging, free dress, everything the Guru only has to give. So the student is not expected to, because student has no money, right? And the parents also will not support. Once the Upanayana is done, the student has to be on his own. The parents, after 7 years, it is not responsibility of the father. After that, the boy has to take care of himself at that time. So he leaves, goes to the Padashala. In the Padashala, because they are not allowed to, there were no cell phones or something before, right? So there was no dropouts, right? So right now, when I was talking to some of the students in the Suddhamali Padasala, just asking how their experiences, how they are all, what they are doing, how they are managing this strenuous life, because they are seeing other students just enjoying, because they don't have this 10 hours of education every day. Others are like what you learn in school, you can learn. I know that when I learned the whole 8 hours, we only played, because I know it is only half an hour's education in the school, right? But here it is hardcore, continuous 10 hours, full concentration. It was not easy, right? So what happens? The boys get like, it becomes very, they get tired mentally, and then, so then they go to their parents' house. particularly the mother will tell the boy, so how you are, then the mother will feel very sad for the boy. So mother will say, oh, so you are, I don't want my son to suffer like this so much. Then the mother will show, no, okay, you leave the Padashala and come home. The mother will call, and then the boy will also go. So previously they will not allow the father or mother to even interfere with the, because once they come and see, they will say, oh God, my son is waking up at 4 and sleeping at 10. No, and no sleep is there. And the food, what is given the Padashala is the food. So the mother can cook like 10 different meal, but here it is only one or two, only 2 items. They just have to eat that. So when the parents see it's not suffering, they see, oh why should my children suffer like that? Then they pull back. So now it is more happening because they talk on the phone and all that, right? So that sympathy and all, it comes, and that's a problem. But before it was not there. Out of 50, what happened was, the first 2 years in the Veda Padashala, they will not drop out. But after 2 years, when they are like 12, 13 years old, they will drop out and go to, because then they want to quickly earn money. So the best thing at those times, I'm talking about like 60, 70 years back. So from the Padashala, they will drop out and become a cook. They will go and there will be a cook who will be doing all the, so the cooks need a lot of help, right? So they will like cutting vegetables and all that. So they will join the cook and then they become a cook. So most cooks previously used to know some like Rudram, Shamaga. Like first, because 2 years they have learned, they know this, but they dropped out. So the dropouts, most they know all the mantras because they were in the school originally, but they could not because if I so today I stopped like say 3:30, right, the class. So I was just thinking, if I had continued another 2 hours, maybe only 2 people will be there. Everybody would have dropped out and walked away.
Some will be beating the sofa. No, some will be beating the sofa.
Right?
Did you notice him? He
Yeah.
was beating himself. He was beating the sofa.
But see, the thing is, what to me, once I start the Veda, right, my sleep, my tiredness, everything is totally gone. I get so much of new energy. I don't know from where I get that I can do another 100 hours.
As the students, they are so energetic. I didn't feel that they are getting bored.
No, they are not. I'm just saying they are not there. So they will be okay. When they go to their homes and then they talk to their mother, only there is a problem.
And again, notice that
Because then they will say, wow, the mother will, because she's so much affectionate to the son, right? So she will cook different items and all that, right? So the boy will say, I don't want to go back there because every day it's the same food there.
But whoever comes out of that, they really learn well and then
they come
But
out.
I'm surprised even now Veda Pathshala is still running in Tamil Nadu.
Many, like in our Padashala, that is the Sudamalli.
I've never seen it
Yeah.
in Bangalore even then.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 20 years ago.
But this time,
Sanskrit Pathshala is not like this.
Samskara Padashala is different. The Veda Padashala is
You
different.
have
The one which this Gurupati Bhattar ran in Mysore, Samskrit Pathshala, that is different. This is like Gurukula style, which is where Ishwaran went.
So previously all the Vedic Pandits will only go to these Padashalas where they learn.
only now they got the other curriculum.
So we'll